In an earlier video, we brought up how to get to the hourly forecast graph. Now we're going to go through and explain that. And if you looked at that other video, you'll know that at the top we have the point forecast indicated McAllister and a date stamp. As we move down through the different weather elements, let me go through and explain what those mean in the graph. Our top graph is for temperature, and it starts over at 6 p.m. on Thursday, October 4th. We can see that as of 7 p.m., the forecast temperature is 80 degrees, and we can see that falling through the night in the gray area to a low down around 56 at 9 a.m. Friday morning. Through the day, the white area, that temperature does not rise very high, only getting up to a 60, and then we can see that falling again, getting to a low of 46 at 8 a.m. on Saturday morning. In that same graph, we have dew point, and we also have wind chill when it comes up. So the little blue area shows that there is a wind chill. The wind chill will be 39 at 8 a.m. on Saturday morning for our example that we're using. Scrolling on down, we see the wind gusts and wind. The wind is indicated by wind barbs, and how that runs is a shaft that has on the top of it a wind flag or barb. This is a long barb, so that is a 10 mile per hour average wind speed. A short one is 5. When those are combined, a long and a short is 15. Two longs are 20. So those are the different wind barb speed indications that we have for our example. The wind direction is also indicated by the wind barb, and the wind is coming from the area where the wind barb is located on the shaft, going to the dot. So right here at 6 p.m., we have a south wind. The barb is off to the south side. The dot is to the north. So that wind is coming out of the south, moving to the north, which is what we call a southerly wind. Moving across, we can see how that wind direction shifts over to the west at 2 a.m. Then at 3 a.m., that wind is now out of the northwest, and by 4 a.m., it is actually out of the north. And then we can see how that wind speed just continues to increase as we go through Friday into Friday evening, gets even stronger, and then as we get to midnight, we can see that it reaches its strongest levels. Above the average wind speed is a indicator for wind gust, and that shows up when the wind gusts are going to be above 25 miles per hour. That's that dark blue line, and we can see a peak of 28 indicated by that. As we scroll on down, we have a forecast for relative humidity, the potential for precipitation, and the sky cover. We can see that the sky cover goes to almost 100%. Very, very heavy, cloudy weather, really blocking out a lot of sun. Of course, at night, we're not going to have that, but as we move into the day, we know that it's going to be a very, very dark day, very low light with that 100% sky cover. The brown line indicates the potential for precipitation. We can see at 8 p.m. that is 15%. That is on Thursday night. As we move past Friday at midnight, that climbs up to 33% in the morning hours. As we get into Friday morning with the daylight, that increases to 54%. And then Saturday morning after midnight, it jumps to 69%. Just below that is the chance for thunder, and the indications are over on the left: a slight chance, likely, and then occasional. And occasional is a term that the Weather Service uses for something that's very likely. So we can see that at 10 p.m. on Thursday evening, there is a slight chance for thunderstorms. Then as we move to 1 a.m., that increases to a little bit stronger chance rating for thunderstorms. Below that is the forecast for rain. And again, we have the slight chance, likely, and occasional. And we can see how those rain chances move from a slight chance. 1 a.m., they jump to a chance. And then as we move across into Saturday morning at 1 a.m., it increases to likely. And those are matched up with those the potential for precipitation graph that we saw earlier. There is a text box below the green markings, and what that indicates is the amount of rain that could fall or would most likely fall if rain occurs in that time period. So our first box is from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m., 6 hours, and in that time period, if it rained, we're looking at a very slight amount of rain, only 200ths. In the next time period, this now is a 12-hour time period from 1 a.m. to 1 p.m., that has a chance for 1/1600ths of an inch of rain to fall during that 12-hour period. Again, as we move over, we can see a 6/100ths in a 12-hour period, 6/100ths in a 6-hour period, a tenth of an inch of rain in a 6-hour period, and then 300. So we actually can get a feel for how much rain a system is bringing in and how much rain will fall over a particular time interval. And of course, in this storm, it's still warm in October, so we don't have any snow, freezing rain, or sleet. But we would see that if it was a colder system, and what the likelihood of those were and the times when those are most likely to occur. For a look at other forecast products on the Mesonet website, check out our other Mesonet Revealed web videos.